Hello, 911? I need the police right away. This guy took my teddy bear. Hello?
Seth MacFarlane's Ted, a Peacock series based on the 2012 film Seth MacFarlane's Ted, has recently come out and niggas online been dick rotten ever since. But it's all been the same, man, I hate Family Guy, I can't believe I think this is actually funny, I can't believe it, stuff. So as someone who clearly loves Family Guy and still does, I wanted to not only share my thoughts but offer some analysis on why I think people have latched onto this format for this character in comparison to the films. Now, see how short that intro was? Now watch somebody in the comments still tell me that I took too long to get to the point.
Fuck you guys! Wake up!
Or better, we can see each other in real life.
Real quick, today's video is actually brought to you by the Red Magic 9 Pro. Anybody that knows anything about me knows exactly how bad I am at video games, so if I'm recommending y'all a gaming phone, you know that shit gotta be something next level. Flat and sleek, the Red Magic 9 Pro is designed with gaming in mind. It has shoulder buttons, which, you play games, you know that's just about necessity. It also comes with this cool fan on the back that lights up, completing that gamer look. It's not even just about the looks, this joint charged fast as hell, my dead mans. It comes with a powerful Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chip, 16 gigs of ROM, and has a full flat FHD Plus screen. What does all of that tech talk mean? I don't know, I'm just reading what they wrote. It means you could quickly boot up your favorite games like Minecraft and Fortnite, have them run buttery smooth, look bright and beautiful on the screen, and not have to worry about the battery life. They also have this game space mode that acts kind of like its own hub. It basically acts like a home screen for your gaming. It allows you to track stats and organize your games. What more could you ask for? Money? Yeah, I guess that's true. And the camera fire? Watch me flick my cat up.
Ma'am, 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 ma'am.
Care to comment? This ain't your daddy's smartphone. If you're looking to step up your mobile gaming, I highly suggest you visit the link in my description or the pinned comment. Check out the Red Magic 9 Pro today. As like Fantano says, there's a market for Lil Dicky in the same way that there's a market for dude wipes. Why yes, Melon, you're right, I do wipe my ass. How nice of you to notice. Alright, let's talk about this Ted shit. It takes place in 1993 with Marky Mark as teenage Marky Mark, without the rocks and racism. Kinda.
Oh, last year we had an Indian kid.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but they got him.
What does that mean?
I liked him too.
Wait, what do you mean they got him?
It's a family-style sitcom kicking off right after Ted's fame dies down, giving him the opportunity to go to high school with Johnny. I rewatched that first movie the other day, and it's honestly kind of brilliant where this falls into the Ted timeline. In that little montage at the top, we see their whole childhood. We see Ted's whole rise to fame, and then there's just this gap. The next thing we see in the timeline is a graduation picture. That pretty much leaves the years of this series completely unaccounted for. It's dope. The mom and dad have definitely switched. They even got different names. He swapped out Lois for Steve. Everyone's funny, I definitely expected that already. But I was really pleasantly surprised with the heart that these 7 episodes had. That's something I wasn't really expecting when I went in. I think back to like Brian Wallows and Peter Swallows, that 3rd season Family Guy episode where the old lady dies at the end. And I think about that audio commentary where they talk about having to literally convince Seth to go with the sweeter ending. It really gives you something to think about, just in comparison to where the priorities were then and now.
Hey, who wants to see a dead body?
There was so many episodes where I was like, oh fuck, this is gonna be so mean. But then it just like wasn't. It was just kind of wholesome. In episode 2, Ted and John try to get this bully off their backs. So they pose as like his absentee dad. Like, it's so fucking rough. But they instantly feel bad. The episode ends with them showing the kid true support, and he's like genuinely happy. This nigga is no longer the antagonist. Like, it's like they cured him. It's so nice.
Hey, what do you say we have some cake?
Yeah! And something healthy.
All right, don't undermine me in front of him.
Hey, so like, speaking of, look at this clip.
Clive tried to kill himself. Holy shit.
He ate an entire bottle of Flintstones vitamins.
Even the Bettys.
Yeah, whatever, it's funny, right? Oh, that's a funny thing to do. That happened to me. Real quick, when I was like 5 or 6, my mother brought me Flintstones vitamins. I don't know, man, I thought they was candy. I didn't know. So I ate the whole thing. So in an effort to tell a joke, Seth MacFarlane just kind of like amplified how fucking stupid of a kid I was. And now I'm gonna pivot to talking about something else and act like I didn't just punch this in the middle of editing. But I guess this technique isn't as surprising when you think about those movies just a little harder, even that second one.
You see them two white niggas over there?
Yeah, what?
They spend a lot of that runtime. They work really, really hard to make sure that you understand that behind all of the weed and jokes, Ted is just a really good guy with a heart. Like me. He fights for Mila Kunis to take John back when shit gets rough. He fights for his marriage and his right to father an adopted kid. He's selfish and immature, but only because he doesn't realize that the things that he's doing come off as selfish and immature. And when he does, he leaps into action to fix it. That happens so much in the show, and I did not see it coming. That just shows you how much I was paying attention to the movies.
If they didn't have that baby, they'd just be two sad-ass white niggas waiting for Downtown Abbey to come on.
Wow, you said it twice. Is that an actual phrase? Or...
Okay, and yeah, also Seth MacFarlane wrote like 3 of these. Seth has not written on Family Guy in well over a decade. Actually, the last time he did so, he actually left Family Guy to make Ted. And it really made me realize how much I really missed his writing style. With a lot of MacFarlane written stuff, you can really feel that runtime, for better or for worse. He really does like to linger on scenes sometimes to really optimize and get the most out of them, which I can definitely understand. That second Ted, you really feel that 2 hours. A Million Ways to Die in the West, you really feel that 2 hours. The pilot to Ted is 50 minutes, and you feel it, you do. But you still somehow don't really want it to end. That dinner scene in that pilot does feel long, it does. But I was laughing the whole time, so who gives a shit?
You? Wait, you're not wearing pants. Where'd you get this?
Don't you worry about where I'm keeping stuff.
Baby Marky Mark is fucking going places, bro. He is so good. You really believe he's best friends with this bear that isn't even fucking real half the time. And his timing is perfect. This kid is a natural.
Yeah, why's the black guy always die?
Yeah, isn't that kind of racist?
Seems like it.
They should have only white people in those movies.
Oh, yeah, so then the black guys won't get killed.
But everyone else is just as great too. I love Susan, the mom, just this wholesome Edith from All in the Family type character.
Oh, Archie, leave him alone. He loves that teddy bear.
Edith, will you stifle yourself? We're supposed to be incognitus.
Even people that don't seem to like Family Guy anymore, or were never really that into the Ted films, they seem to really be latching onto this show. They seem to really identify with the character and the concept, but can't understand why. But I think a lot of that really has to do with the format. Seth MacFarlane, okay, is a real life sitcom nigga. There is no other way to really put it, honestly. Family Guy at its core is a show about a man who grew up on sitcoms trying to raise his family on those exact lessons that he learned from those sitcoms, those good old-fashioned values. American Dad, only early in the run obviously because he only wrote the pilot and show ran the earlier episodes, is essentially a new age All in the Family with the conservative daddy, liberal daughter, and son-in-law that the dad thinks is useless but is really just a reflection of the men of the current generation. And the Cleveland Show is also a sitcom. But I think my point is, we've seen just how strong his knowledge and storytelling is in this format. We've seen how much understanding and subconscious studying he's done in this genre over the years. So of course the Ted format works better this way. It better fits his sensibilities. Of course people are gonna like it more. Obviously not saying that he can't do other things, right? This nigga is like a Swiss Army knife, like damn bro, save some pussy for the rest of us. But at the same time, right? Like you're always gonna be best where you already put the most hours in. I don't know, who knows, bro? A Million Ways to Die in the West might have worked better if it was an 8-episode romantic comedy sitcom about cowboys and mustaches. Does that sound stupid? Kinda. But you know what? We're talking about fucking Ted in 2024. We're not allowed to call things stupid anymore. Ted is Family Guy without the inconsistencies. They never tug and pull your expectations, making you wonder if you're supposed to care if the characters love each other every week. They never turn the joke on you for expecting good things out of horrible people. But I do think it's a little disingenuous, right? To talk about it as if it's one-to-one to a certain era of Family Guy. Because that's what I've seen. I've seen a lot of people say that this is just like old Family Guy. If you really liked old Family Guy, you'll really like Ted. But I feel like it's more of a melting pot of different pockets of the show. The humor is way too bold to be reminiscent of those first 2 or 3 seasons of Family Guy. But at the same time, the heart is too strong to be anything like season 5 or 6. All things the show was at one point, but never truly at the exact same time. For example, one clip that people love to point to every now and then is from Quagmire and Meg, where Peter jumps on Meg and puts his foot down as her father.
Meg, I'm only gonna say this once. You may be an adult, but you're still my daughter. And it's my job to protect you from errant wieners. So I don't care how old you are, you're gonna do what I say and get in the damn car!
Yes, Daddy.
You post this clip and you see it floating around everywhere or whatever, and it's always the same shit. Wow, back when Peter was actually a dad, back when he actually cared about his daughter, all types of shit, right? Just this golden age of the cartoon where this nigga could do no wrong and was just really tapped in with his kids' emotions. Yeah, this is from 3 years earlier.
Hi, Dad.
Ted is an amalgamation of all of the elements of Family Guy from all different eras that people online get up there and say that they love and miss, all spread out through 7 episodes of television. It's Family Guy with stakes and characters with real lives. It's Family Guy season 5 humor with season 17 style delivery and season 2 style heart. Don't sprint your face like that ain't make sense. Y'all saw who video y'all clicked on.
This is all I got.
I fuck with this Ted shit, man. I really do. I knew I'd like it because I've been so fucking McFarlane pilled for the past 5 years, but it still found a way to surprise me. And the fact that the rest of the world feels the exact same way makes my heart smile. Y'all don't be liking shit I like. So yeah, go show some love to that Ted shit if you're looking for something to watch. And while you on Peacock, chase it with that bust down. That shit gas too. Everybody needs a best friend, and I'm happy I'm not yours, because that would be relentlessly parasocial. Fuck out my DM. I love y'all though, but fuck out my DM.
Everybody needs a best friend. I'm happy I'm yours.
She's sick of that song on how it's so long. Thought he worked his until I handled my biz. There I is, major pain like Damon Wayans. Low down dirty even like his brother Keenan. Scheming, don't leave your girl around me. True player for real, ask Puff Daddy. You ringing bells with bags from Chanel. Baby Benz traded in your Hyundai XL. Fully equipped CD changer with the cell. She beat me, meet me at 12.
I didn't watch the Ray Charles one.
The Ray Charles, you're gonna look at Ray a little different. You're gonna be like that.
Stroke, right stroke, left stroke was the best stroke. Death stroke, tongue all down her throat. Nothing left to do but send her home to you. I'm through. Can you sing the song for me, boo?